Once upon a time, before America was called the United States, the land was filled with wide open spaces, dense forests, and untapped natural resources. The people who lived there, the colonists, were mostly farmers relying on subsistence farming. They grew just enough food to feed their families. Life was simple but tough, and many families also made handicrafts like tools and clothes mostly for their own use, though sometimes they would sell a few goods like gold. The colonies had plenty of land and natural resources, but not enough people to work the land. This was very different from Europe, where land was scarce, but there were many workers. Because labor was hard to find, immigrants still came despite the risk of diseases. From 1700 to 1774, the population and economic output of the 13 colonies grew tremendously, about 12 times, reaching nearly one-third the size of Britain's economy. Most of this growth came from more people living and working in the colonies, rather than from new technology or goods. The colonial economy was shaped by Britain's mercantilist rules. These rules limited what the colonists could produce. They couldn't make many finished products and had to buy goods from Britain. This created a system where the colonies sent raw materials to Britain and bought finished goods from there, keeping Britain rich. The colonies focused on farming crops like tobacco in the Chesapeake area and rice in South Carolina. They also produced naval supplies like tar and pitch for shipbuilding, fish and potash for fertilizer and soap. Besides farming, one of the largest industries in the colonies was shipbuilding. Many ships were built and sold even to other countries. Mining and mills helped process local resources. Transportation was limited because roads were poor, so most towns were near the coast or rivers where goods could be shipped out. Because of the scarcity of labor and the vast natural resources, farming methods were basic but practical, often cutting down forests to plant corn that didn't need plowing. In cities and larger plantations, especially in the South, people imported luxuries like tea and sugar in exchange for their crops. Though the colonies made much of their own food and goods, they depended on Britain for many finished products. This system created a trade imbalance heavily favoring Britain but was offset somewhat by colonial shipping within the British Empire.